Here we have the third part of the first question from the review. The question asked find the absolute maximum and absolute minimum value of f or on the given interval. So the method here is to find the first derivative. The derivative of sine is cosine x plus the derivative of sine is cosine 2x. But because of the chain rule, we need to differentiate 2x also. The derivative of 2x is 2. So basically 2 cosine x plus 2 cosine 2x. Now you must have learned this formula in pre-calculus. Cosine 2x is cosine square x minus sine square x. You can also write it as 2 cosine square x minus 1. Okay, so I can replace this cosine 2x as 2 cosine square x minus 1. That will make, when I multiply 2 inside, what do we get? 4 cosine square x minus 2. Let's write it a little more organized. 4 cosine square x plus 2 cosine x minus 2. I can factor 2 cosine square x plus cosine x minus 1. That seems like a quadratic in terms of cosine. Okay, so you can factor it out actually, 2 out. So let's see, we need to factor it out into 2 linear factors. The linear factors are in terms of cosine. So 2 cosine x minus 1, cosine x plus 1. So these are the factors. This is your first derivative. The second step is to find critical points. Critical points means where f prime x is equal to 0 or f prime x does not exist. Now this derivative consists of cosine. Cosine exists everywhere, so we don't really need to work on this part. We only need to work on when this is equal to 0. So this derivative will be 0 if 2 cosine x minus 1 is 0 or the second factor cosine x plus 1 equal to 0. Cosine x is equal to half from here and or cosine x is equal to negative 1 from here. So when is cosine x half? That will be pi over 3. When is cosine x negative 1? X will be pi. So these are my two critical points. Do they both exist in the interval? Yes, we always need to check that. Now, to find absolute max and minimum, I need to draw a table of values where at my end points, you guys remember end points, 0 and 3 pi by 2, these are my end points, and also critical points. Where are the critical points? Pi by 3 and pi. These are critical points. Whose value you need to find? Of the function. So function is here. Let's put 0 in there. 2 sine 0 plus sine 2 times 0 will be 0. 2 sine pi by 3 plus sine 2 pi by 3. Calculate that. 2 sine pi plus sine 2 pi will also be 0. 2 sine 3 pi by 2 minus sine 2 times 3 pi by 2 is going to be negative 2. Sine pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. Sine 2 pi by 3 is also root 3 by 2. So this is 3 root 3 by 2. Now, once you have all these values, you just need to check which one is the lowest value out of all these. Negative 2 is minimum. So absolute minimum occurs where? At 3 pi by 2. F has absolute minimum at x is equal to 3 pi by 2 and absolute minimum value is equal to -2. F has absolute maximum value where out of all these, what is the maximum? 3 root 3 by 2. So that is pi by 3. At x is equal to pi by 3. Absolute maximum value is equal to 3 root 3 by 2.